Luciana, coming your way.
Hi, Brendon. It's such an honor to speak to you. I'm talking from Brazil. I have a very simple question. How to overcome procrastination in something you don't like, but you need? For instance, I bought a treadmill so I can exercise. That's the most difficult thing for me in the world. The rest, a game, but to exercise, I'm very lazy. And I can manage to go from the couch to the treadmill.
I'm going to, Luciana, it's such a good question. I'm going to let Dr. Daniel Amen take that because he has helped with one of his books, The Daniel Plan, has helped people lose literally millions of pounds and get into exercise around the world. Doc, would you like to take on that one? I think that's a great question for you.
Thank you.
So actually in the book, one of the bad habit dragons is on procrastination. And because it's just such a common thing. And to break bad habits, there's 5 steps. You want to identify it. So that's one of the bad habit dragons. You want to know, well, what problems does it cause in your life? And the procrastination bad habit dragon unnecessarily postpones actions or decisions. You end up waiting to the last minute. You're mad at yourself, or others are mad at you. You want to recognize the cues and triggers. So deadlines, faced with a task or decision, your expectation to get on the treadmill or somebody else's expectation. You want to go, so what's the reward I get out of procrastinating? So you can do other things like stay on the couch, but it's really not in your best interest, is it? And so you need to develop a new routine. And my friend BJ Fogg will say, what's the smallest thing you can do to get to the treadmill? And so I know you can go for a minute. And so that's what you do. You do the smallest thing you're able to do. And he might even say, well, let's go smaller. Let's just put your tennis shoes out. And if you can at least put your tennis shoes out, and then the next step is put them on, and then go, okay, I'm just going to do this for a minute. Well, tomorrow you'll go for 2 minutes. And then you might go for 4 minutes. So if you just sort of work into it, it can be so helpful. But it's very important. I heard your language and you called yourself lazy. And whenever you let the ants, and I didn't talk about the ants, the automatic negative thoughts jump on you, they hurt you. And so your internal language is really important. I want you to talk to yourself like a good mother would talk to you, not as a wicked friend or a bad coach or a bad teacher. So it sounds like there's too many ants running around up there. And Brendon, I have a new technique. I actually stole it from my friend Stephen Hayes that I just love so much. It's called Give Your Mind a Name. Mm-hmm. And I gave my mind the name of my pet raccoon when I was 16. She talked all the time and never said anything meaningful. And she tortured people. Like she TP'd my mother's bathroom. She once took a crap in one of my shoes that I put on. I mean, but just like my mind, it's a troublemaker. And so if you give your mind a name, then you can choose to listen to it or not. But you want to be like a good coach for yourself. Notice what you do right more than what you do wrong, and just see, can you do a minute? And if you do a minute one day, do 2 the next day. And then you work up pretty soon, you're doing a half an hour, 45 minutes because you love yourself, right? It's never about should. Another of the big dragons in the book, the most common dragon is the should and shaming dragon, where you're always shoulding all over yourself. And I always want you to change. Whenever you think I should do something, and this helped Miley so much, change should to I want to, or change should to it fits my goals to. Because if you don't want to, and it doesn't fit your goals to, you probably shouldn't do it. And I just find those can be some things that'll help you.
So good, so good. Luciana, I'll throw in there something we learned from high performance research in the area of wellness is 3 super simple things to get yourself in an exercise routine. First and foremost, almost all research points back to do it first thing in the morning, so procrastination isn't there, right? If you're I'm doing it at 3 o'clock, it's easy to procrastinate, but if it's just the routine, it's first thing, move. Like get up, as Eamon said, put those shoes on, pick the podcast the night before that you're gonna listen to, and go. Second biggest thing in sociology studies of wellness was get a partner. So it's like, if you and your neighbor decide every morning 7 or 6:30 a.m. or 7 a.m., we're gonna get up and we're gonna walk 2.5 miles together. That will stick way more than if you just get up and do it by yourself. So having a partner or a trainer, someone who's keeping you motivated and accountable to show up is absolutely necessary. That's why I'm always encouraging you all, go in the community members area, share your goals, cheer each other on, have workout buddies, promotional buddies, friends you leaning on who are like, hey, Luciana, where are you? We're supposed to start right now. I think that's very important. That's why Peloton even is kicked off so much, is like, oh, you make your little friends, you're not on the bike in the morning, they see you're not there, they text you. I think it's very, very, very important to have a partner. And then the third thing that is so simple, and Dr. Amen teaches this in a great book, one of my favorite books he has, which is Change Your Brain, Change Your Body. You have to have a specific goal for why you want to get healthy. And you need to look at that goal, remind yourself of that goal, pray on that goal, speak that goal. Why is it important for me to get more healthy? Who do I need to get more healthy for? And really think about that, meditate that on, pray on that in the morning, then get right at doing the exercise. And if you can include another person, whether it's virtually or in person, or it's your neighbor, or it's a trainer who keeps you accountable, those 3 simple those 3 simple things, those will form and stick that habit even that much better. Is that helpful, Luciana?
Life-changing. Thank you.
I'm glad. Great being you here. We're going to keep you accountable. We're going to bug you. We're going to ask you if you got that treadmill next month. You better be careful. This can be your day for personal growth. This can be that day you committed to and you remember and you go, that was the day I got myself a community. I got better coaches. I committed to making my life the absolute best that I could. This is that day. Make today your growth day. Click the button on this page and sign up right now.